All right, so if you guessed Western Albemarle High School, home of the Warriors, then you guessed correct. And this is bittersweet, Ms. Sublette, because this is my last school visit for the year, but it sure was a great way to wrap things up. This was probably the most hectic time to visit the school, with graduation coming up, just as one senior pointed out to me, 12 school days away. Also beginning of AP testing this week. Students making their final preparations for standards of learning assessments at the end of the year. And a lot of excitement too for staff, because this is Teacher Appreciation Week. We'll have nurse appreciation coming up. So we encountered students throughout the visit out and about giving gifts to their teachers. What were some things that you noticed today?
I thought today was a great example of a lot of fun happening. Teachers are in that review period, but they're doing a lot to make it creative, and kids are still working and pushing towards that final end. And I love the fact they make teacher appreciation gifts. That this is one, another is a mug, and it's a nice way for the kids at the end of the year, when teachers are super stressed, to be able to say thank you for everything for a great year. Yeah, the teachers really appreciated it, and what I saw, the same thing, that even as we're approaching the end of the academic year, students had in many cases had their heads down. In a good way. Yeah, in a good way, just crunching, working with the teachers. Lots of great student work on display in the hallways. We're particularly, I was excited about the environmental projects, where students studied their own environmental impact and did experiments, controlling variables, and then coming to conclusions about how they could safeguard our planet. And speaking of which, we did have one of our last visits was out to the greenhouse, where environmental science students were working on their capstone projects. And we got to meet our chickens. We got to meet the chickens, and then as we were coming in, our C-base class was heading out to for their kickball tournament. So that was like just a lot of great things happening today at Western. An amazing school, terrific staff, and kids really working hard at the end of the year. They sure were. Thanks for coming, Dr. Haas. Right, good to see you. Thank you, Ms. Sublette.